In this video, we're going to look at a couple applications of the cross product. So if you have not already watched the video on the cross product, I recommend that you go back and do that before you watch this video. For our first application problem, suppose that we want to find a vector perpendicular to the plane which contains the following points: P, 1, 4, 6, Q, -2, 5, -1, and R, 1, -1, 1. I'm going to draw a picture. I'm not going to attempt to draw them in 3 dimensions. I just want a visual representation of what's happening. So I'll put P down there and Q up a little higher and then R off to the right like that. So if I have any 3 points, a plane will go through those 3 points. Now, let's draw the vectors PQ like that. And let's also draw the vector PR. Now, why would we want to do this? Well, notice these vectors are in the same plane as the points, of course. But if you recall from the cross product, when we take the cross product of any 2 vectors, the resultant vector will be perpendicular to both of those original vectors, which means the resultant vector will also be perpendicular to the plane which contains those vectors. So let's find the vectors themselves. PQ is going to be the vector -3, 1, -7. And let's find the vector PR, which is going to be the vector 0, -5, 5. Like that. So to find the vector perpendicular to the plane, we're going to take the cross product of these 2 vectors. So let's set this up. I'm going to have PQ cross PR. Now, of course, there are many vectors that are perpendicular to the plane, but we're just trying to find one, and this will give us one. So we're going to have I, J, K, and then -3, 1, -7, and 0, -5, 5. And we're going to do our cross product on these, which will be I times 1 times 5 minus -5 times -7, and then minus J times -3 times 5, minus 0, so don't need to put that there, and then plus K times -3 times -5 minus 0, which gives me a vector perpendicular to the plane containing the points would be -30I plus 15J plus 15K. We could, of course, simplify this down if we wanted to. So another vector would simply be -2I plus J plus K if we wanted something really simple.